Hey guys, this is Tundex Media Hub. Here we discuss about company registration, how to file annual returns, and how to register your company in Nigeria and other things. But today I'll be putting you through on how you can register your company yourself without the help of any accredited agents, without the help of anyone. You as a director, you can do the registration yourself. I'll be showing you step by step on how you do the registration yourself. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. All right, to start the registration yourself, you have to visit the Corporate Affairs Commission CAC website, and the website for registration is pre.cac.gov.ng, pre.cac.gov.ng. Then you click on the enter button. You're going to see it will navigate to this portal. You will be seeing Corporate Affairs Commission of Nigeria and other information. You have 4 steps, which is step 1, public search. Step 2, you have reserve a name. Step 3, pre-incorporation. Step 4, post-incorporation. Now for pre-incorporation, that is pre-registration. Now for post-incorporation, that is after the registration. If you want to file annual returns, that is for annual returns filing. If you want to add a director or you want to remove a director, if you want to change of address, maybe you have moved from one address to the other, you want to change the company's address, anything you want to do here is after the registration. 48 hours after the registration, the post incorporation portal will be activate for it to be ready for your company. But post incorporation, which cannot be handled by individual, it is only for accredited agents. But our area of concentration today is just the pre-incorporation, that is the registration itself. Now we go to that step 1, which is public search. What is CAC public search? This allows you to search the name of a company. If you want to get the information of a company, or you want to confirm if the name of this company exists or not. For example, if you want to start your registration, you can make what you call public search. That is, you want to confirm if this name is available for you or not. If the name has been used by someone else, CAC will give you the information that the name has been used. So it's either you are going to get another name or you add one thing to it, because one thing or another thing to it, because CAC is not going to approve 2 similar names. CAC will not approve 2 similar names. So to do your public search, you come to public search portal, which is click on search now. You wait for it to load up. It will give you this interface. This is public search portal, CAC public search portal. So you can now click search for the name. For example, if you have the intention of registering Tundex Media Hub. So I want to confirm if this name is available for me to use. Once you click on enter, it's going to give you this. You have the company. Under company, there's no one using Tundex Media Hub. Under incorporated trustees, which is NGO, church, mosque, or any organization, no Tundex Media Hub. Under limited partnership, no record found, that is, no one has registered the name, so that is not in used. The name not in used. Limited liability partnership, Tundex Media Hub not in use. Under business name, the name is in use, that is, someone already registered the name. It is active under CAC. Tundex Media Hub was registered on the 25th January 2023. So that is, if you have the intention of using this name to Index Media Hub, CAC is telling you that it is taken already, so you have to change the name. But note and believe that two similar names will not be approved by CAC. So you choose another name you want to register. This is the function of your public search. Now, I want to say something very clear on this public search, that you have confirmed the name and the name is not available, or the name is available for you to use, does not give you 100% guarantee that CAC will reserve the name for you. Because after you have searched the name, you have done your public search, the next is to go to the next step, which is reserve a name. You need to reserve the name. Reserving the name is to send the two proposed names to CAC. CAC will now check from their record if the name is available. That you have checked from your public search is not 100% guarantee that CAC will approve your name. Please note that. So that is all about public search. Okay, after public search, next is to reserve a name. To reserve a name, you have to create an account with CAC. You have to create an account with CAC as a director of a company, as a proprietor of that company. It can be a sole proprietorship or partnership business. One of the directors must create account with CAC. You could come to reserve name now, or you can go to register now. I will advise to go to register now. Once you click on register now, it will navigate to this portal. Now you want to create account. Please note that to creating this account you are creating here is a public account, not an accredited agent account. There are two types of accounts, namely accredited agent account and a public account. Accredited agent account can be created by chartered accountant and a lawyer. But public account can be created by a director or proprietor or a trustee of a company. Now that is why when you come to this creating of account, you have this vital information here. The vital information here says that any member of the public can create an account. Kindly note that you will be a director, trustee, or a proprietor and partner during the registration process. Please provide the necessary details. What it means is that if you create this account with your information, you must be part of the company. Your name will appear in the document that will be issued to the company by CAC. That is, you will be one of the directors, you will be one of the trustees. So anyone creating this account must be a member of trustee, must be one of the directors or the director of the company. You as the director of the company, you can create this account yourself. So note that. So to create this account, you can register it with your phone number, you can register it with your NIN. So to do that, I prefer to register with a phone number. So you're going to put your phone number. Once you put the phone number, it will be loading up. If the phone number is taken, it will indicate the number is taken already. So you have option. You could use your NIN number preferably, but I prefer using phone number. Then after it has confirmed that your phone number has not been taken, if it has been taken, it will indicate phone number taken. So click on next. A form will appear. This is the form. This form, you have to remember that every information here must be one of the directors. I said it again and again, very important. Now you fill the form as a director, as one of the directors, as a trustee. You're going to fill your information here, starting with your surname, which is your family name, or your last name, your first name, which is your own name, or your other name if you are using 3 names. But if you are using 2 names, if on your means of identification, because you are going to submit your means of identification to CAC. If you are using 2 names, you submit 2 names there, but if you are using 3 names, you fill up this column. Now you put your date of birth, choose your date of birth, your year of birth, your month of birth, and your day of birth. Your gender, you select your gender. Already is taken if you are a Nigerian. You must be a Nigerian. If you're a foreigner, there's a way to go about it. You put your existing email, the email you can access, because a confirmation will be sent to that email for you to click it and activate your account. So note that this email must be active email that you can access. Your username, choose your own username. If the username is taken, it will indicate not available. Select your own password, confirm the password, put your occupation. This occupation, please note, CAC is not expecting you to begin to tell them long story about your occupation. Preferably, I always use business. I use business or entrepreneur. Now your address, you put your country, which is Nigeria. You put your states. You select your local government. Immediately you select your state, it's going to pop out the local government in that state. So you put your, this one is not necessary. You put the town, the city, or the village. Now this is very important. I want you to note this. If you are choosing, you must be in Nigeria. If you are choosing Lagos State, let me use Lagos State as an example, and you are choosing, for example, you are choosing Ikeja, for example, and then the town, if the town is also Ikeja, you choose Ikeja. Now the Ikeja, the house number, if the house is 23. Now here, you don't need to put that 23 again, just the address. You can put Ademola, for example, Ademola Street. Please, this address very important. You must give this correct address because CAC will verify the address. So you are telling us that you are living in number 23 Ademola Street. That's the meaning. So your means of identification, you choose. Please note, age declaration and birth certificate is not acceptable. Don't mind CAC. Your driver's license, very important, is accepted. Your international passport, your national ID card, and your permanent voter's card. If you choose your driver's license, they will ask you to put the license number. If you choose your international passport, you are going to put your passport number. If you choose your national ID card, you put your national ID card number. If you put your permanent voter's card, you put the permanent voter's card. Then you click on register. Now, once you click on register, it's going to send you a confirmation email to that your registered email. Then click on that what is sent to you by CAC to confirm your email, and then you can log in. I'm going to fill this form now. After filling the form, please, when doing your own registration, fill the form correctly, submit, confirm your email. I'm going to do that. As soon as I'm done, for security reason, I'm going to fill the information. As soon as I'm done, I will show you how to confirm the email and how to log in. All right, after submitting my form, I told you a confirmation email will be sent to you for verification. So this is the email from Corporate Affairs Commission CAC, account verification sent to me. So what they expect me to do is to click this to verify my email. As soon as it's verified, it will indicate that the email is verified. At this corner, you see email confirmed. So email confirmed shows that I can now log in to CAC portal. Now, you don't need to come to registration anymore since email is confirmed. Look at it, email confirmed. So all you need to do is just go to login. Now you have account with them. You now want to log in. So you are logging in with the email or the username or your phone number, but you can't log in with accredited account because you are not accredited agent. You can't log in with accredited number. You are not an accredited agent. So I'm going to log in with the email. The email I use in creating my account, or I log in with the phone number. So you are going to log in with the email. You put the email. Sometimes you have to show to the system you are not a robot. You indicate this, tick on it. Sometimes it will show a box you are going to click to show you are not a robot. So click on submit, and then it will request for your password. You put your password. This is my password. Then you log in. As soon as you log in, you have created account successfully. This section here is for name reservations. But note, this account can perform only a single registration, not a multiple registration. So note that. But if you want to register another company, that means you are also the owner of that company. You cannot register a company for someone that you are not part of the directors of that company, because anything you do here, your name, your information will appear. So note that. So it's only for a single registration. Now, how do I reserve a name? I told you from the beginning that you do what we call name reservation. In making name reservation, you need to click on new name reservation. This will pop up. This is when you are going to tell CAC what you want to do. Please carefully read all this information. Please carefully read everything so you know what you are doing perfectly. All right. The classification. What is the classification of name you want to reserve? The classification of your company. If you are registering a business name, if you are registering a company that is limited liability company by share, limited liability company by guarantee, incorporated trustees, limited partnership, limited liability partnership. But now we want to concentrate on business name. If it's for business name, you click on business name, specification. Now the specified type or specification, the CAC want to know, are you the sole proprietorship of the business or is a partnership business? If you are the only one in charge of the business, if you are the only director in that business, you choose sole proprietorship or sole proprietor. If you have a partner, you have to click on a partnership. So for this, I am selecting sole proprietor. Sole proprietor there means you are the only one in charge of this business. You are the only director of this business. You don't have a external director or internal director or any other person. You are the only one that is the proprietor of your business. Now, the proposed name, the name you have in mind. You remember from the beginning I told you, you make a public search. You have confirmed that okay, this name is available for me based on the public search reports. But I have told you that it is not 100% guaranteed that CAC will approve the name. So you just need to submit the proposed name to CAC for their own evaluation. They will check the system, their record. If the name, a similar name is not available, they will approve your name. Now, preferably, option 1. The name you have in mind should be your option 1. The second name, which is the second name you have in mind, can be your option 2. Why? Because CAC, if both names are available, CAC will pick option 1. CAC will attend to option 1 before option 2. If option 1 name is available, they don't have option 2, they don't need to go to option 2. But if they confirm that option 1 is not available, that is when they will go to option 2. So if you are going to register, submit 2 names, your most preferred name should be in option 1. For example, you can put the name you have in option 1 in option 2. If you have Tundex Media Hub in option 1, you can also put it in option 2, meaning you have, that's the name you want, that name or nothing. That's what you are telling CAC. But if you have two names, like you have Tundex Media Hub or you have Adewale Ventures as option 2, you can choose that as option 2. Now, is that taken? Right. Now, I want this name as option 1, Perfect Wears and Accessories. I also want it as option 2. I've submitted the proposed name, option 1, option 2. Then you click on save and continue. Save and continue, you wait for it. Okay, it's going to navigate to this. Now you are to tell CAC the reason for name search. That is the reason why you need the availability search. Number 1, change of name. For example, if you are changing your company's name from, you have already existing company, you are changing from A to B, or you is a group holding company or consortium, which is a company that is run by husband and wife, for example, that is the reason you give to CAC. Or you have name substitution. Name substitution is you are telling CAC that you have a name, you want to substitute the name to another name. Or you are telling CAC that you don't have any other name, you have not registered at all, is a new incorporation / registration. Oh, because what we are doing is a new registration, a new incorporation. So the next is nature of business category. Now you have so many things to choose here. You have so many categories here. You can choose based on what you are registering. Once you choose this, the nature of business, specify nature of business will appear here. So you have to choose. Now I'm going to be checking for this. The nature of business of what the person I'm registering is into, boutique services. Oh, that's cool. Boutique services. This is not necessary. Next you need to do is, now if you are not into boutique services, you can search for your own, check your own nature of business. That is what you are into. You will see it here. If you don't see it here, there are other nature of business categories that you can choose from. So the next is save and continue. Save and continue, wait for it to load up. What CAC will give to you now is to confirm everything. Next to payment. So this is the name. It is one-man business, is a business name, not a company. Is a new incorporation / registration. The nature of business, boutique services. Save and continue. Now to payment. It will load up the amount. The amount you have to pay is 500. 500 for name reservation. That is, you are submitting the two names to CAC to evaluate the name. If the name is available, if it is available, they are going to reserve the name for you. And CAC reserve a name for 60 days. That is, if the moment the name is available, CAC will reserve the name for you for 60 days. After 60 days, if you did not complete the registration, the name will be available for the public again. So now we'll proceed to remitter for payment. I click on this, proceed to remitter for payment. Now I love making my payment using my card. Remitter charges will be added to it, and then you can see the phone number and the email of the applicants. Now you click on submit. Click on submit. You wait for it to pop up your payment portal. Then we'll run the payment. Once your own. Once you can choose your own payment method. I love using my card. For security reasons, I'm not going to be making payments in public here. You run your own payment. Is just follow the instruction, make the payments. I will show you the message you will get after making payment, after the payment is made. All right. You can download your receipt. You can view your payment receipt. If you want to view your payment receipt with the amount you paid or if you want to download it, you click here. Now go back to your dashboard. All right, this is your dashboard. Go back to not submitted. You're going to see your registration is not submitted. We want to confirm the payment. Due to network, CAC can be funny sometimes. We click on, sometimes it will move directly to pending approval. CAC is telling us, look at the information. Now it has moved, it has been submitted. The name reservation submitted successfully. So you go back to this, you can see is now pending / query. Now two things will come up here. Is either CAC is going to approve this name or they will deny the name. If the name is approved, it will come to reserved. A reserved letter is going to give to us. They will give us a reserved letter that the name has been reserved for 60 days. If the name is denied, why are they going to deny the name? They will deny the name because I told you, if the name, similar name already exists, CAC will not approve. They will give you a deny note and they will tell you the reason why they denied the name. If there's another company that is using that name, a similar name, they will tell you that a company, so company, already using the name. So once it's being reserved, once it moves to reserved, so the next is to continue the registration, and you must complete the registration before 60 days. Please, if so far you have watched this video, please, I would like you to encourage us to give you more of this free of charge. Please click on the subscribe button and the post notification bell, which will notify you whenever we post a new video, so that you will learn more from us. Encourage me by giving this video a thumbs up. If you have any question, please go to the comment section, ask me questions, I will answer you. I will see you when the name is approved.